Good evening and welcome to OdishaTV.in. This is Maya Krishnamurthy with today's top stories from across Odisha. First, let's have a look at the top 5 headlines of the day. 24-hour Bandh called by Maoists in 4 districts of Odisha has no impact. 3 killed, 8 critical in separate road accidents in Odisha. Hailstorm damages Kendu leaves. Pluckers in Sundargarh villages suffer huge loss. Passengers of Puri-Howrah Shatabdi Express fall ill after having breakfast on board. And Olympian Duty Chand expresses dissatisfaction over allotment of residential plot. Now the news in detail. A 24-hour Bandh called by the KKBN division of CPI Maoist in 4 districts of the state, including Kandhamal, Kalahandi, Bodh and Noyagad, turned out to be a damp squib today with virtually no impact on the ground. The Bandh called by the outfit was meant to protest killing of 5 Maoists in police encounter at Sudrukumpa on May 13th. Meanwhile, adequate arrangements have been made by the police personnel to avoid any untoward incident in these districts. Additional forces have been deployed in Maoist-dominated areas such as Lanjigad, Thuamul Rampur, Bijepur in Kalahandi district, reports said. There have been no reports of violence by the Red Rebels so far, informed police sources. 2 persons were killed and 5 others sustained critical injuries after the pickup van they were travelling in fell into a river near Gudupahi in Chandipur of Balasore district today. The 2 deceased have been identified as Rabindra Hansda and Basua Hansda. The injured persons, including a minor boy identified as Rama Marandi, have been admitted to hospital for treatment. In a separate incident, a person died after he lost control of his bike and hit an electric pole near Ankula petrol pump under Athagad police limits in Cuttack district. The body has been sent for post-mortem. In yet another road mishap, 3 persons sustained injuries when a bolero they were travelling in hit a tree near Andharabanda under Bangamunda police limits in Bolangir district. Locals along with police personnel rescued the injured victims and admitted them to a hospital. The pre-monsoon rains have turned into a nightmare for Kendu leaf pluckers of Sundargarh district. The unseasonal rain, accompanied with hailstorm, has destroyed the cultivation of Kendu leaves in Khattugaon range in Bonai area of the district. As if the ill-timed showers were not enough, insects and pests have added to the woes of locals who depend on Kendu leaf plucking for their income.
वर्ष करा माडो हे करी हमरो अल्प पत्र संग्रह करलु आ पत्र तो किछि पाई पारु नै आ जहाडे गले भी आ चटे भी पाई पारवा नै किछि नै बहुत कष्ट जतकी लाभ पाइमो बोली कहथुन सेतकी आ पाई पारनु नै आ.
The members of the Odisha Rajaswa Amala Sangha, who had been protesting for the last 23 days over their 4-point charter of demands, withdrew the dharna on Wednesday after getting written assurance from the Chief Secretary. The clerical staff of the Revenue Department will resume duty from Friday. More than 18,000 employees working at district collectors and tehsildars' offices across the state were also on protest last year over their 4-point charter of demands. Revenue Minister Maheshwar Mohanty had then termed the demands of the association legitimate. At least 14 passengers in the Kolkata-bound 12278 Puri-Howrah Shatabdi Express had to be briefly hospitalized, allegedly after consuming the breakfast served on board on Wednesday morning. Around 33 of them complained of uneasiness and vomiting after having the food, informed a senior railway official. The affected passengers were treated at Kharagpur station that kept the train there for almost an hour. A section of the affected passengers claimed to have fallen ill after consuming the food served by the Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation in the train. While leaders from across the country offered their condolences on the demise of noted industrialist Bansidhar Panda, Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik and BJD leaders were further criticized for not turning up to pay their last respects to the departed soul. In a reply to a tweet of Bansidhar Panda's son and MP Baijayant Panda, where he had informed about the sudden demise of his father, Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman expressed her condolences and prayed that his family have the strength to bear with this loss. Likewise, Madhya Pradesh CM Shivraj Singh Chauhan expressed his grief and extended his deepest condolences to Baijan and family on the sudden demise of Bansidhar Panda, founder of IMFA and one of the pioneering industrialists of India. Similarly, Senior Congress leader Rajiv Shukla stated that he is saddened to know about the demise of Bansidhar Panda, an architect of modern industrial revolution in Odisha. On the other hand, criticism continued to pour in from various politicians and intellectual forums as Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik and his party leaders failed to turn up to pay their last respects to Bansidhar Panda. In response to these allegations, BJD leader Arun Sahu today said that the death of Bansidhar Panda is sad news and the Chief Minister had expressed his heartfelt condolences through a message. However, he avoided the question when asked why none from the BJD turned up to pay tributes to Bansidhar Panda.
साधारण सौजन्यता दृष्टि से बीजेडी एमपी एपर्यंत बीजेडी एमपी अच्छा ये राज्यर मुख्यमंत्री सी जन प्रतिष्ठित शिल्पपति साधारणतः सौजन्यता दृष्टि जीवा कथा कि कौन ताकर असुविधा व्यक्तिगत असुविधा होती मुझे कहीपरि.
Moving on to our next story. The state government has started refunding money to small depositors duped in the multi-crore chit fund scam in Odisha. According to sources, as many as 350 investors were refunded around Rs 21 lakhs yesterday. A total of 1,096 out of 2,306 small depositors in Balasore district have been identified for refund and will be getting their money in phases. The refund process is being carried out under the supervision of the Balasore district collector Ramesh Chandra Raut. Earlier on May 1st, Finance Minister Shashi Bhushan Behera had informed that the process of identification of small depositors had started and they would get their money back soon. While the Finance Department has written a letter to the district collectors regarding the identification of investors and subsequent refund, barring Rose Valley Chit Fund, identification of investors of 16 more chit fund companies has not yet started. A 7-member team of the Special Protection Group reviewed security arrangements at the historic Bali Jatra ground in Cuttack, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled to address a public meeting during his Odisha visit on May 26th. Prior to this, a team of Odisha BJP had taken stock of the arrangements at the venue of the meeting, which is organized to mark the completion of 4 years of Modi-led government at the centre. Earlier, a high-level meeting chaired by Chief Secretary Aditya Prasad Padhi had discussed various aspects and preparations ahead of the Prime Minister's visit. Addressing media persons after the meeting, Padhi informed that the Prime Minister is scheduled to arrive at the Biju Patnaik International Airport in Bhubaneswar at around 3:30 p.m. on May 26 and will visit Cuttack in a helicopter. Home Secretary Asit Tripathi had informed that arrangements have been made for deployment of adequate security personnel during Modi's visit. The Odisha High Court issued an interim stay on the order of the Kendrapada SDJM Court in connection with a poll affidavit case against Member of Parliament Baijayant Panda. The High Court has ordered a stay on the police investigation and legal proceedings in connection with the case. Earlier, a case was filed against Panda alleging him of submitting false affidavit during the 2014 general elections, following which a case was registered at the Kendrapada SDJM Court. The court on May 1st had ordered the police to submit a report after registering a case and launching an investigation into the matter. Citing that the order of the SDJM court is illegal and should be dismissed, MP Panda had moved the High Court. Today's order came after the preliminary hearing of the case by the High Court. Meanwhile, the next hearing of the case has been scheduled on June 21st. In a joint operation, the Crime Branch and the Wildlife Crime Control Bureau officials busted a tiger skin racket in Kisinda area of Sambalpur yesterday. The officials have arrested 2 persons and seized leopard skin from their possession. Both of them are suspected to be hunters, informed sources. After killing the wild animals, their skins are sold outside the state at a price which is in lakhs of rupees. The investigative officials are yet to establish for how long the accused have been involved in this activity. An investigation is underway to trace other people linked to this racket, informed officials. International Odia athlete and Olympian Dyuti Chand on Tuesday criticized the Odisha government for not keeping its promise of allotting her a government quarter or residential plot in Bhubaneswar. Dyuti took to the social networking site Facebook to express her dissatisfaction. The Olympian rued that she has been trying to follow up the matter with the Odisha Sports Minister Chandrasarathi Behera and Sports Secretary Vishal Dev. Notably, the state government in May 2016 had issued a letter to the General Administration Department to allot government houses or plots to 5 international athletes, including Dyuti Chand, Shrabani Nanda, Amiya Kumar Malik, Jauna Murmu and Purnima Hembram. All the 5 athletes had represented the nation in the 22nd Asian Athletics Championships held in Bhubaneswar last year. Jammu-based veterinarian Jasmeet Singh has made Bhubaneswar his second home and provides all sorts of pet care at his clinic in the capital city. Let's have a look at a special report by OdishaTV.in.
With the Twin City denizens taking more interest in keeping pets in their homes, there's a growing demand for pet care facilities. Despite being home to a good veterinary college, Bhubaneswar lacked proper health care for the pets in the past. Meet Jasmeet Singh, a young man from a small border town of Pura in Jammu Kashmir, who has been providing all kinds of pet care in Bhubaneswar by setting up a clinic. He has made this city his second home because of his love for Bhubaneswar and affection for pet animals.
Now the pet practice in Bhubaneswar has reached to a very good standard, because just imagine, I started my practice long back in 2004 when I was just a student. I was learning. At that time I used to see my teachers, my seniors doing very simple surgeries, but nowadays we get cases of complicated surgeries. And another thing is that the owners have become very aware about the health of their pet.
Singh started practice as a veterinarian in 2004 in Bhubaneswar under the guidance of well-known veterinary Dr. S.K. Rai while he was in the 4th year of Bachelor Studies in College of Veterinary Science and Animal Husbandry under OUAT Bhubaneswar. Although he went out of the state for his master's and PhD degrees in veterinary surgery, his love for the city again pulled him back and he joined College of Veterinary Science and Animal Husbandry as an assistant professor in August 2012. Although Jasmeet Singh is currently posted as a scientist at Wildlife Health and Forensic Center in Chhattisgarh, he comes twice in a month to Bhubaneswar to attend his clients at his clinic in Nayapalli. He set up his clinic a couple of years ago and has a team of surgeons and interns to take overall care of pets like cats, dogs, guinea pigs, different types of birds, among others. His clinic has all advanced facilities for pet care and many complicated animal surgeries are performed here.
Somehow we found out about Dr. Jasmeet Singh and he diagnosed him as perianal fistula. Since then he is under treatment. It is dilation. Before that he has been under the treatment like cryosurgery. I think this clinic will be a fortune for many people.
Something which I am really thankful to whole Odisha and Bhubaneswar, which has made me reach such a good level at such a young age. Still I am trying my best to do much more better in future also. So I always tell that, even my friends tell me, it is your second home. I tell them, no, it's not my second home. It's going to be very soon my first home. I have a plan that in another 5 years, I am going to start a multi-speciality hospital. I couldn't say right now, but still I hope it will be first of its kind or best of its kind in the whole country.
Apart from his clinic, Jasmeet in partnership with Pet Paradise has also set up a pet shop in Bhubaneswar. This is Chiranjeevi Pati reporting for OdishaTV.in.
Before wrapping up, here's a recap of today's headlines. 24-hour Bandh called by Maoists in 4 districts of Odisha has no impact. 3 killed, 8 critical in separate road accidents in Odisha. Hailstorm damages Kendu leaves. Pluckers in Sundargarh villages suffer huge loss. Passengers of Puri-Howrah Shatabdi Express fall ill after having breakfast on board. And Olympian Duty Chand expresses dissatisfaction over allotment of residential plot. That's all for today. Until next time, for more news and updates, log on to OdishaTV.in. Thank you.